Good morning. Hello. So, as my good friend Solo Cup was saying, be very careful trading today. It's quad witching. So, trade with caution, use those stop losses, use your trading plan, and never look back when you're trading when you use your trading plan. Your trading plan exists as a risk management tool, and you never look back and you never say, I should have done this, I should have done that, because as long as you traded your plan, you're all good. That's what plans are for. I'm looking at the YouTube stream, guys. There's 39 of you watching. 17 likes. I'm going to add mine now. 18 likes. Oh, 19. Thank you. Great. That's 22. Good job, guys. Don't forget before UT team members. I know you have voice chat. Sometimes you look at often you look at the scanner, right? So when you're on the scanner, always remember to like. Let's support our cause. Good luck trading. Let's work as a team. Let's call out any tickers we see that are interesting. When you call out a ticker, always talk about why you like the ticker. We don't really appreciate pumping in chat. But if you could tell us why you like a ticker, it's helpful for everyone to understand. Good luck, everybody.
All right, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? All right, so as Jem was mentioning, and everyone should be fully aware, today is quad witching. Uh, this comes and happens a couple times a year. I think it's like 4 times a year. So I expect a lot of volatility there towards the end of the day. Definitely a lot of volume. You're going to see volume surges come in probably around 3 o'clock Eastern, and especially towards the last 20 minutes of the day. I will say that the last quad witching we had was uneventful. This one, hopefully, is eventful. Of course, I'm watching the usuals this morning. So what I'm watching today is Workhorse, Wish, AMC, of course. NQ, by the way, NQ was down almost. I think at one point it was down 1%, and it's since come back a little bit. Watching Tesla, Torch, TRCH, Fubo, SLGG, Tilray, and SNDL. Hopefully Dre will get on here today and he'll call out some plays on his stocks. Maybe he'll do AMC. So I'm guessing everybody saw that Bulliard open his mouth. That's what spooked the market this morning. Um, he said something about raising rates before the end of 2022, which I think is just jaw jockeying, but you know, it was enough to scare the markets and scare the futures down this morning. I mean, honestly, they're going to raise rates. It's not going to take place in, a couple months. It's going to be years out. And in between now and then, they're probably going to print another couple $1 trillion. And then the other thing he said that was kind of important was he said that the Fed should not be in mortgage-backed securities with the housing market booming the way that it is, which I actually agree with. But that's how they keep those rates so low, keep this party going. Boyard, the St. Louis Fed president. All right, we got 10 minutes, well, 12 minutes to the open. So everyone should have a trading plan, especially today if you have covered calls or some sort of option expiring, which I know a lot of you do. Definitely should have a trading plan for those. And specifically, if you have covered calls expiring today, which ones you're going to sell next. I know a couple of you have AMC positions, Clove and Wish, that are in the money, or not out of the money, I should say. Figure out which ones you want to sell for next week. I am expecting some volume coming in at the end of the day. I don't expect it to be, complete fireworks. I'm going to save that for next week when the Russell indexes rebalance. That's going to be fun. All right, who thinks we get a gamma squeeze on AMC today? Here, I'll write a question. All right, thumb that up or down if you think we're going to get a gamma squeeze on AMC today. Here is the current OI on the string that expires today on AMC. You could see there that the open interest on the 65s is, let's see, 20,635 contracts. And then at the 70 level, we're looking at 29,000. And then at the 75 level, between the 73 and the 75 level, we're looking at about 43,000 contracts. So that's a total of about, let's see, 2.6 million, 5.6 million, and then another, let's say 4.3. So I'd say 9.9 million shares in between here and 70 that would need to be bought in if AMC does take off today. So it should be interesting either way. They either are going to get hosed, the dealers are going to get hosed to the upside, or they're going to pin it right underneath 60, and they're going to wipe out all of this today. Man, they have 33,453 contracts at 62. They're going to try to burn those as well. All right, looks like we have 9 people that think there's going to be a gamma squeeze, 12 that think there won't be. So more negative bias in the room. Oh, I forgot to hit it myself. Let me hit it. I actually think there's going to be a gamma squeeze. I think it'll happen towards the end of the day. Jax, I like that plan. Anybody else on voice this morning?
I am.
I'm here. Good morning.
Hi, Jen.
Hello.
So what's up, Dave? What's up, guys?
Hello, hello.
Hope everyone's ready for today.
Ooh, I am. I'm so ready. I slept so well last night.
Guys, don't be shy to let us know when you see something on the trade ideas scan. Something interesting. Let us know. Everybody should be watching our YouTube stream. Where's that picture of your setup tape? Even you watch it. That was nice to see. You know what? TJ puts so countless hours developing all of those scans. I remember back in 2017, he worked so hard. And by the way, a lot. If I'm not 100% sure, but I believe some of the members that left in the past that have opened up other chat rooms, they actually helped him develop it as well. There was a lot of great minds that went into creating these scans.
Yeah,
So it
they're
might
really
be
good.
good to use them. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I use them. I use them for sure.
A lot of great minds created this scan. I mean, you already have TJ, one of the greatest, right? But a lot of other great minds as well. Lots of collaboration went into creating the scan. It's a valuable tool.
Yeah, I love the market heat, like the heat map that he has. I use that a lot, and that options flow one too is a really good one. I will be pretty quiet for the first probably 25, 30 minutes, just trading the open. You guys know that the open and the closes are most volatile, so as a scalper, I got to take advantage of that. And then once we settle into kind of a channel for the morning, hopefully Dre can jump on here and him and I can call out some plays.
Per usual, please don't send DMs during that busy time. In fact, you know what? You can tag him in chat, but try to avoid tagging him during the busy times, the morning and the afternoon.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if you do it like in the middle of the day. I'm totally fine with that.
But you know what? Try to avoid sending DMs. Just tag him in chat. I mean, I don't think he needs to have 1,000 DMs every day. I remember it used to be overwhelming for TJ at one point as well. Just tag him in chat.
I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if we could take some of DCU D10's work that he's done on the voice chats and marking them and putting them in a specific channel with timestamps, like links to the actual lessons. That way, when someone asks, because we do get this a lot of the same questions over and over
All the
again,
time.
and it'd just be easy just to say, hey, click on this link, and it literally would explain exactly what the individual's asking for.
It's definitely something that DCU D10 would be interested in, but it's not something he can do alone. So hopefully one day, maybe he can have a team. And if he has a team, then, they can get together and create this kind of content. But he can't possibly do it alone. Already, I think everyone would agree he does enough already. So we'll see one day what TJ agrees with. It's going to
Yeah,
definitely be a plan.
I would be curious to know what it would take to get something like that up and running.
Well, in my opinion, what it would take is a team. Like, you know how we have various teams? Well, we would need a team in charge of that with DCU D10 possibly, I believe. But, this is all something that has to be discussed in the future.
Yeah, and then in order to do that, we would need more volunteers, and you guys know
Yes, exactly.
everyone in the
And
room, just in
yeah,
case you don't know, nobody gets paid here. Nobody's making, money off of the chat room.
that's right. We do it because we love TJ. Well, we love what he stands for, how he helps people. And we want to do that as well.
All right, everybody, we got 2 minutes to the bell, and we're gonna be off.
Have a super day. Good luck, everybody. Trade carefully, use the stop loss.
Let's try to keep the general chat down until things kind of slow down a little bit this morning.
Apple, pretty weak pre-market here so far. Last couple days, Apple's had a little bounce at open, and then it comes down, fakes me out, and then rips. But can't imagine that does that today.
David, that's going to be awesome, man. David, if you see any good plays, just go ahead and put them in chat, okay? Should always have a backup. All right, looks like we're going to have like a 61.50 open on AMC, which is slightly higher than yesterday. I imagine they'll try to stun it right here at the open, try to drop it real hard, and then see how many stops they can pick up. All right, good luck, UT.
ES coming a low day here.
Yeah, I had a lot of red candles right out of the gate. Remember, guys, like the first candle, the first 5 candles is not a trend. You can't really base a trend off the first candle. All right, AMC actually had a nice green bodied candle there. It was about a $2.50 or $1.50 candle. And this is an intraday 1-minute chart that I'm using. So we're above 63 here on this push. That $65 contract on AMC is going to be the one that's going to drive it there.
AMD knifing pretty hard here, guys. 83.50 is testing. Wish under 11 bucks. I feel like Wish could be a pin under 11 here, guys. NQ low day. Might see a 14K test.
I wonder where Dre is this morning.
Baby business, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You remember those days?
Yeah, they went on for a very long time. All right, this should be a bounce point here on AMC. We should get another pushback up here, 61.25, 61.35 area.
Damn, I should have picked up some AMD there.
What's AMD doing?
It dropped to 83.50, already up 80 cents from that. A little dip and rip. Tesla just bouncing here at 613. Didn't really do much. Apple bounced pretty much right out the open, pushing 130, 120s here. ES and NQ both just whipsawed the open, up and down.
All right, here's that push up on that AMC bounce. So what I'm looking at right here, guys, is half of that previous red candle, so right around 62 bucks. I would say 61.95, or we're actually right here. We should take some profit there, 60 cents on that scalp. All right, Dre just messaged me and told me he'd be on in a minute. Okay, got a little extension candle there on AMC, but this looks like the top of that just really fast bounce that we caught, guys. Should start seeing a trend form after about 10 minutes.
I just grabbed a long on ES, 41.74.5. It's MES, so I want to see a push over here, 41.80s maybe.
Oh, that's a nice candle on AMC there, guys. So it looks like they're going to go right after 65 here.
Wish with a nice candle, big candle here, huge candle. Tesla pushing here, red to green. So I'm long ES at 41.74.5 here. Stops under low a day. It's MES. I have a little bit of a wider stop, so if you're trading ES, maybe a little bit different here. There's 4 points here. I'll maybe take one off, 41.84. I'll put my stop to break even here. Or 6 points. Yeah, I got a sale. I got to sell at 83. I'll take one of my contracts. AMD pushing 85 right away, right back. Huge stop out candle there. Tesla might push 620. And QQQ Inspire both riding VWAP. I paper hands one contract. I took one off at 79 for 5 points.
Paper hand.
I got 6. I might get stopped out here for 1.5 in profit, but I don't care. I was looking for that 4180 push to hold. Just got stopped out. I'll look to re-enter here maybe.
All right, AMC's just chilling here at 63.50.
What up?
What up, Dre?
Good morning.
AMC is about to break out of the top.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Arebasoft. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
Covered half of my NQ short.
Yeah, those
Nice.
145 calls on AMC got 50,000 open interest.
It's a gamble lotto ticket, bro.
Yeah.
So people play that because it's the cheapest contract, you know?
So what was the result of the poll on the AMC?
AMC just broke out.
Last time I saw it, people think it's going to go down. A majority think it's going to go down. Look at this 64 test, guys. We're going to get a 65 test right here.
Tesla, AMD, really good candle here. AMD just broke over 85. I got back in ES at 41.75.50. I've already made the move. Sorry.
Long or short?
Oh, I'm looking to pick up longs down here. Everyone's freaking out. That's my first day trading ES in a while, so just chilling. Just 2 contracts on MES. I scalped 74 to 80 like twice already, so now I got my stop set. I want to see this break maybe test 4200 to be honest. If we break 4200, I'll add on to this one.
That $65 contract on AMC has already traded 7,000, 8,000 volume. That's a lot for 12 minutes.
God, look at those opening candles on AMD and Wish. Just destroyed everybody on stops. Crazy.
All right, guys, if you picked up those AMC 65s with me yesterday at $1.90, we're at 320 here. So we're looking at about 70% return on that. I'm taking a couple contracts off right here just to lock in some profit.
People
All right,
talk.
there.
Sorry.
So I got a fill there at 315. So that was $1.30 on those option contracts, guys.
I see some people talking Clove. It might actually hold its gains today, but if you look the last few times, it's straight up popped and completely faded back to red. So I know because I've been selling calls on every pop.
Faded back to red.
Yeah, it would jump like 5-10%, and then it would come back down all the way red.
It's up right now, no?
Yeah, what I'm saying is it might end up red because like it's done that same move like 4 times this week.
I called Clove yesterday as a good potential pop.
Remember that? Good call. I don't know why people don't blindly listen to you. AMD pushing real hard. My God. I just called 83.50s. It's a decent spot. And now we're up $2 from there. So I'm currently long MES for 41.75. If we get up to 4,200, I'll add to it. I got my stop at 78.5 right now.
All right, guys, 64.50 here on AMC, guys. Dre, you want to call out AMC?
Yeah,
What are you messing with right now?
nothing. I'm just scanning through the market.
Gotcha.
Morning scan. I'm also watching. Look at CLNE. This is one of those memes too. Let's see if this holds CLNE for a break.
There's a nice down candle on AMC here. Nice buying opportunity.
Still long ES. I'm seeing if it can break this 5-minute intraday like 41.85 resistance level. Maybe push up to 41.90s after that. All right, I got stopped at my MES long in profit. Didn't do what I wanted.
We should start seeing a trend on some of these stocks here pretty soon.
Yeah, if ES comes down to 41.75s again, I think they might try to break that low. I've already scalped it like multiple times. I don't want to test my luck again. Knowing my luck though, it'll probably run to 4,200 without me here. Watch. Here's Tesla high day, 620 just printed. Arabisoft, you win anything?
I'm short NQ, and I'm long AMC. Not a scalp. I'm trying to sell some covered calls, but IB is locking my account for some reason. I need to call him. I'm looking for the support number.
Gotcha. Good luck.
And I'm looking to also long VIX calls, but I can't do anything now because IB is a piece of shit.
Yeah, just take it easy. No point in rushing into anything today. ES pretty choppy, getting pretty choppy here. A little 3-point range, just up and down. This 4180 level has been very heavy too. No one's just pointed out, and we're chopping around there right now a lot. So that's why I don't really want to long it if we come under it again hard.
Okay, here's AMC high of the day, guys. 64.70. We're gonna at least try to touch 65 here. So I'm taking off from my scalp there on that last big red candle. I'm taking some off right here. That was $1.60 if you guys took it.
I'll take great call. How are those calls that you had? Are you all out of them?
Oh no, I'm not out of them. They're at 340 right now, and we were
Dude.
in at $1.90, so we're almost at 100%.
Nice freaking job, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think there was a couple people that took that with me.
Oh, probably at least one.
All right, here comes the 65 test. Oh, we got really close, really close.
Vog made a good point. AMC 65 could squeeze a little bit. Probably a lot of people hoping it stays under,
I mean,
especially MM.
65 has, this is why it's so important to watch that call flow, guys. 13,000 contracts that's traded so far and 20,500, 20,635 open interest. That's a little over 2 million shares that need to be bought to get delta neutral. And, they have, let's say 60 cents here to do it if they haven't already covered it. And then the next target's obviously going to be that 70 area. It's got 29,168 contracts outstanding that expire today, and almost 11,100 contracts that have traded.
I'm happy with IB on the phone, guys.
Sounds good. So here's that ES coming under 4180s. This is where I was picking it up, but I don't feel as confident this time. So I'm going to wait until maybe 4160. Yep, here's a low day test. Exactly what I was expecting. Could have shorted that, to be honest. I'd have been 10 points right now. Thank you, Jay-Z. $41.70 just broke low day. God, it's tempting to grab that, but I already missed it. If we come down to 4160, I'll definitely give a try on a long, and I'll have a pretty tight stop. And then if we come down to 4150, I'll give it another go. But I am in profit on the day, so that's all I'm risking. We got a long day still, guys. Long day. So.
Plenty of time to get your GGen on.
Exactly. Yeah, David, I don't know if you can hear me, but I was saying on Clove, it does the same thing, dude. It pops and then just fades. Like, I've been selling calls on that. Like, it's just free money. I've been doing, selling calls, so it's a little safer, I guess. But same thing every day.
I like how AMC's sticking around this 64 area if you're, a fan of wanting it to go higher. And it's got a little, well, Dre, what do you see on it? What are you watching, man? You're quiet today. I don't think Dre's focused today. Got a little flag here. Looks like it's going to break down to the downside on AMC.
Looks like TJ's trying to get long NQ. I was thinking maybe wait for 14K, but he knows more than me.
Wait, is TJ in the room?
Yeah, he just posted a trade.
Alright, I'm back.
With
NQ long over 1450.
TJ.
AMC has to hold here on this ascending support. If not, it's a head and shoulders and it's going to melt.
Yeah, just said that. That it looks like it's flagging here a little bit and it's probably going to drop. As long as we hold, this is what I got, Dre. As long as we hold 62.15, we're going to be okay. We'll be on trend.
Yeah, I followed TJ there. I'm hard not to follow him sometimes. Honor his stops though.
I see a lot of, on these meme stocks, I see a lot of head and shoulders
Yeah.
patterns like across the board. I forgot to ask TJ when he came into the room yesterday if he was the buyer in SNDL the other day that I saw, because that action kind of looked like him. What did did TJ catch the bottom? Of course TJ got the bottom.
Yeah, dude, that was a literally perfect call.
I didn't realize that was him when those alerts come in. Does that come off his Twitter or something?
No, he posted it in United Trades. I think. I'm not even 100% sure, but yeah, it's already up 50 points. I grabbed MES long on that.
And I really, really like how AMC's holding this area, 64 area. This is going to set up really, really good for the rest of the day. Oh, I didn't know that, Omer. That's in the United Trades channel. I didn't even know we had a United Trades channel.
Here's that 41 and 80 level again, where ES just straight up stopped right there, pretty much. This has been a very heavy support level, and obviously we know when that breaks, becomes resistance, blah, blah, blah. So if we break this, VWAP's at 41.86.
Thomas, where the magic happens. I honestly didn't even know we had that channel. I'm a little giddy now that I know that. I got 1,100 calls expiring worthless today.
Yeah, I have a good amount. I got like 10, which is pretty good for me. Happy with that.
I love Friday expiration. It's a time when we can all come together and make free lunch money.
I also have some long ones expiring worthless, but I'll forget about those. It happens.
I'm watching CLNE here. It's trying to push up to high day again. If it breaks over this 1220 level. This is one of those meme stocks that hasn't moved much yet.
Did it get a mention somewhere to get news? Why is it up 10%?
It's just a meme stock. It's all over StockTwits and all that stuff. It's
Gotcha.
everybody. Yeah.
I'll pull up some call flow on it and I'll watch it a little bit. You guys in chat too, if you guys know how to, analyze call flow, especially today with these memes and having all this outstanding interest and stuff, feel free to, pick them up and call it out, because I can only watch like maybe 3 stocks with my eyeballs. I only really like to watch 2, but I can only really watch a limited amount. And so the more people that we have that can actually watch call flow and call it out, it's better. So Dre, we have 21,164 contracts that are at the 12 strike, and then at the 13 there's 36,810. Wow, that's a lot. And it's traded 13. Wow, there's a lot of call here.
Broke out of that level, so now it's trying to push high day.
Yeah, here. Just that. Yeah, that's a lot of OI for 12, 13. I don't know any of the fundamentals. Somebody tell me what the outstanding shares on CLN.
Your mic's a little messed up, at least for me. Tape.
Sorry.
You're good.
Can someone, DJ Ollie, can you tell us what the outstanding float and short interest is on CLNE, please?
Are you upset? Huh? Are
You guys,
upset?
you
Mic, Dredo.
You guys can hear me on voice, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good too. Perfect.
Now you what?
Dredo, stop mic.
Dre, you got a hot mic, bro.
5.3% short.
Yeah.
8.7 million shares of the 220.
All the time.
Hey, someone mute Dre real quick.
I did. I feel bad doing it.
That's okay. What did you say, DJ Ollie? I didn't hear you.
It's only 5.3% short now.
And what's the outstanding?
There's 222 million shares.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, like we did a review of this at our research meeting, comparing it to some other companies. I don't know why it's a meme stock, but it is.
Yeah, so the setup's not quite there, for sure. That's not a lot. What was your analyst when you guys talked about it?
We weren't actually. We were comparing it to another company, to RICE, but it was like a real clean tech comparable. It shows up on WSB. I'm not sure why. I haven't looked into it.
Okay, gotcha. Mick, won't you unmute Jerry there?
Yep.
Oh, was I on? What happened?
My bad,
We
Paradise.
we heard you talking to your girl. Are you upset? Are you upset?
Well, our baby's sick, so she.
Ah, booger.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. See, Elanie's trying to hold this for another push up to this pennant.
All right, so if you guys are new in the channel, any of the call outs that Dre is calling are scalps, guys. You have to be quick on your hands. You have to get in and out really, really fast. It's like point to click trading. If he says, this is a good long area, he's not talking about marrying the stock until, next year. He's simply saying that within an intraday 1 minute chart, these are good areas to try to scalp in and out.
Yeah, trendline support and trendline resistance. Those are your targets.
Hey guys, good morning.
JJ.
What was it?
I'm eyeing Nvidia break of 770. If we get that, we're gonna get a 780.
NVIDIA
All
is
right,
freaking beast,
cool.
dude.
ES just made a new low pretty aggressively there. 4166.
Josie, and watch the volume on these breaks on the video. If the volume continues to increase on every push to this resistance lines, that's a good sign. If volume starts to decrease, that's a reversal signal. So just keep an eye on volume.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Because volume is, from what I'm seeing, volume is decreasing. So if you look at that first wick, you had about 150,000 shares. The last wick that hit that top was only 100,000 shares.
It's decreasing, but it's also forming a bull flag. And normally at the end of the formation of the bull flag, the volume.
No, exactly. It's a bullish pattern, but this is the
Yeah.
candle that's going to matter. This one right here. If this one breaks over with over 130,000 volume, then we're good.
Guys, Nolan's legit just called ES 4166 in chat 5 minutes ago. It hit and is already up 10 points.
Can he get on voice chat?
Bro, I don't know, but he just literally, that was insane.
That all the time. And the problem is I'm going to be greedy here, but I'm not always looking at the chat, like what people are posting. No, you get on voice chat and call those out.
If you guys went long when I said on CLNE on the bottom support, that was 30 cents right there.
Is he even listening to voice chat?
I don't think so right now.
Why would you need to stop giving alerts?
He's kidding, I think. I hope. I took that trade.
Yeah, we need someone in here that can voice that can call out some of the indice futures, because I don't trade them. I know Dre doesn't really trade them either.
I don't trade them.
I was just calling out stuff he was saying, to be honest. I'm not like stealing his stuff. I try to credit him, but.
All right, well, Mick, if he's not going to get on here, if you see Nolan's give an alert,
Gotcha.
please call it out, okay?
I'll be Nolan's shot caller.
You'll be his I was gonna say his bitch, but you'll be his right hand man.
I'll take it. If I make money, I'll be anyone's.
Yeah.
bitch,
so if you see him call something out immediately, just whoever's talking, just interrupt them and then call out the trade, okay? Because he does that all the time. And I know K Biggs, they all trade futures and stuff, and K Biggs is always talking about how Nolan's is always on point. All right, here's a nice pullback on AMC, guys. We got to keep that 61. Well, now it's changed here a little bit. 62.15 level to keep this uptrend going on AMC. If it breaks below 62.15, it could turn into a short. And remember, guys, these are scalps.
ES wick action has slowed down a little bit. It was pretty wild the first 30 minutes. Slowing down a little bit. Definitely not done for the day, but AMD pushing a nice new high here. Twitter held 60 real well. I like to trade Twitter. I don't think other people do. Tesla rejected 620, came right down to VWAPs, bounced off of it. Wish is being held around 11. I really think Wish might be held under for the premium.
Well, the market makers definitely have incentive to pin some of these stocks under certain price levels. AMC, they're going to have to really work to get it down underneath 60.
All right, I'm flat ES now. I just got stopped out in profit for 6 points. Or 5 points, 5 points. I was hoping for that 4180 break, but they're really holding this thing down under 4180. And I'm looking at ESU. I'm looking at the September contracts. I think most of us have flipped now.
Hey, Josian.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, on like a, I'm just asking because I want to learn, but on a trade like Nvidia, because that's not a stock I've ever traded before. What kind of stop would you use on something like that? Are you using $4 or $5? Or are you using in the, $1.50?
So for a stop, I'm trading options on it. So my delta at that point will be moving if I'm buying the 770 contracts close to the 50%, 50 cents. So I would have about $1 stop. So I would get in. I was waiting for the 770 break, so I would get in maybe at a 770.50 around there, and then my stop would be around 769. Just a
Got,
little bit of wiggle room. Thank you for
gotcha.
bringing that up because usually I wouldn't call out my stop as well, and I didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious because, I pulled it up and it's like, it's kind of all over the place. And, when Dre and I trade stuff, we're talking about like penny increments, and this thing's got spreads sometimes of 80 cents on it. So I'm just like, if you
Yeah.
trade it, how big of a stop? If I go long 500 shares, how big of a stop do I need to cushion myself against this wild undulation that happens that's normal for that stock,
Yeah, that's why if you're gonna get in, I suggest getting close to support. Right now, a good support that's forming up there, but could break any moment now because the volume is getting a little bit weak. It's 765. I would trade close to that, and then if it breaks, I'm out.
Gotcha. Okay.
only because my strategy is just scalping. You know, I'm not saying, hey, just like you were mentioning for Dredos, it applies to me as well.
Right, you're a scalper too. Yep. A lot of the shot callers are just scalpers. We'll let TJ and the research team and BioBox and all the other guys that do a really good job finding those long-term stuff. We'll let them call those stocks. That's what I love about UT, man. We all got like special talents and gifts in certain areas, and where I'm super weak, we got other people that are strong, and where Dre's really strong in something, we have people that are weaker in those areas, and we kind of cover each other. All right, we're gonna get a trend test here on AMC 6215 area. If we hold it, guys, look for a significant bounce. If we can hold the 6215, I would be long on the second candle, and we should see a bounce back to 63. So it'd be a pretty good scalp. If we don't hold it, who knows? Let's take a look. We would go to 6110. So here we broke through 6215. That's a really good knife candle. Let's see if they can reclaim it. And they didn't, so it closed. We're starting a new candle. We should see some continuation down here. Still up on the day, which is a good thing.
Right back.
All right, this 61. Let me draw this line.
Coming down under
6110 is where I have it.
6080.
Okay, 6110. If we don't hold that, get a bounce there, then 6080, like Dre said.
And then 60. So those are the three levels.
I would say this is probably going to bounce here. I'm actually going to take a long here, and I'm going to keep an 80-cent stop. All right, so I'm long 6153. And I'm looking for a push back up on half that candle from 2 minutes ago, which would take me back to, let's say, 6210 would be my out price on this scalp.
CLNE head and shoulders possible melt here.
So I got my order sitting out there at 6208 on this bounce. See how strong it is.
Look for a 1204 bounce on CLNE trend line, or $12 here. Should be right here. There's the bounce. Iran is voting for a new president today. I'm from Iran, so that's why that stands out to me.
Yep, I saw that on the news yesterday.
That's kind of cool. Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, well, hopefully they get the current guy out. There's the melt on CLNE.
I just want to say, Josie, it's nice having you here.
Agreed.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. So on this long on AMC, we barely missed that push back up. I got a 60-80 stop set on this. It's about an 8.
So Josie, did you see how that volume, even though it had a long bar, the volume was weak on the video?
Oh,
That's-
absolutely.
That's that stuff that impacts that. That's what I always watch volume on those breakouts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a volume price analysis book 101 right there.
Holla for a dollar. I actually might short Nvidia if this doesn't push. This is going to be the last try. Usually you get 4 pushes. On the 4th push, if it doesn't break over, it's going to come down. Probably
Yeah,
around
I
7.
did get some at the support at the 765, and I'm gonna close a few contracts here.
All right, just got stopped out on AMC. That was about a 80-cent loss on that, guys. This is not looking good now. Got a complete rollover happening. Head and shoulders right here on the intraday.
Yeah, we got Tesla breaking through VWAP, Apple, AMD testing, SPY a little bit under, QQQ riding it. ES is only 4 points above high day right now. Or sorry, above low day. Sorry. Currently down 40 points.
Literally went right down to it like saw my stop and it was like, let's take Tim's stop. And then it went right back up. Isn't that how it always works, guys?
Oh my god, I hate that. Happened to me one time with this one
I
ticker.
think I was probably the low.
Yeah,
on that.
I've been there. The worst is when it's the low a day. All right, that happened to me once, and then I had to watch it rip.
Oh no, I wasn't the low. It looks like
Yeah,
the low
yeah.
on that was 61, 65, and it got me out at 60, 75 when it stopped. So we got a head and shoulders here. We got the right shoulder forming. Definitely has to hold here. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna make myself another coffee.
Sounds good.
CLNE trying to push back up to the resistance line. Need to break over 1210. If not, we're going to melt here.
ES coming down a low day here. It bounced here for 10 points last time, but I don't feel as confident. They're trying to defend it here. I see some buyers. They really are. NQ much stronger than, I shouldn't say much stronger, but definitely stronger than ES. Damn, there's another 8 points off that 4166 level. So there's definitely some buyers trying to defend this level down here at 4166. They've came in twice, and it's pretty aggressively. Like the ES will pop like 2 points. Like it won't just move up a tick at a time. It moves up it popped like a few points. So there's definitely some aggressive buying down there.
Amazon trying to break the 3500 resistance right now.
Is it green on the?
It is. It's 3502
Wow.
right now.
Amazon's been strong.
Yeah, it looks like it formed a bull flag and it's breaking out right now.
Okay, I'm back.
It fixed?
No, they couldn't help me. What happened is that I got stopped out on another large position that I had. It's financial, so it was kind of tanking, and it hit my stop, so it released funds. But the way they said it works is that it wouldn't have released funds until after market close, so it wouldn't have helped. And they can't do it themselves. So It's like required by law to keep margin there.
Yeah, I gotcha. Those laws or whatever those are. I don't know who follows those, but
Yo, yo.
what up, Fed?
Not much. Have some free time, so I came to see how you guys are doing. It's quad witching.
Yes, sir. It's not as bad as I like. Spies down a decent amount, but I feel like the tickers a lot of us are in aren't bleeding too much. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's not as bad as it could be. Usually, spies down this much, people are panicking a little more.
That's true. That's true.
Not much panic. Not much panic because we're not playing.
We're also owing cash, probably.
That's true. A lot of people are in cash. A lot of people are in cash.
How's it going, Fed?
Well, doing well. I'm looking at the daily chart on SPY.
What are you liking to take a long at? You think? What do you like? Just curious. If you like anything.
That is a good question. I've been looking around trying to see what I like. The only ticker I like so far is Etsy. But I'm looking for more tickers. Maybe it's time for that AMD.
Had a real nice breakout yesterday. That some people here sold too early, including myself.
Look at freaking Nvidia. What's going on with Nvidia?
Oh my god, I know. They got rumors of a merger and a split, I think.
Nvidia's couldn't break out that time. I think this is going to be the come down for a little bit.
Yeah, that thing's been strong for weeks. It seems
Yes.
like.
Yeah, it's really insane, actually. Really insane. Oh, there is a 4-to-1 split. Oh.
I thought that was a rumor, but I'm not sure.
Think
I
they're
don't
swimming.
trade it, so.
It's going to be in July, apparently.
Yep, Fisher just posted that. Thank you, Fisher. That's kind of cool.
Oh, man, but we knew it was going to happen, too. We kind of speculated that they might do a split, too, since Apple did one.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea, I think. Not that I know what I'm talking about. But
I would love to be able to day trade Nvidia. Do it.
yeah, it's good for people like you then, for sure. What about TTD? You ever trade that one now or no? Nvidia's probably got a little more volume. You'll get a lot of volume if it splits.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Don't think you missed too much that I know of.
SNDL's hitting a low of the day here, pegging off of 91. Got this little gem that's going to expire worthless today.
All right, Nvidia's trying to hold over the top.
AMC pushing back up here.
All right. Nvidia going for that break. Be careful here. Just
Yeah,
give it a
look at
minute.
that.
All right, I'm in.
What's your out price on that?
Out price, right? If it breaks below 770, I'm not gonna give it a break. I'm out. Because at that point, it's gonna be a fake out, in my opinion. But this is a good, strong volume that it pushed in right here. That was a textbook play in terms of formations. That was a bull flag right there.
Yeah.
But I've also seen bull flags break and then crash.
Yeah.
So grab your profits, guys, if you're in profit.
CLNA breaking down. Oh,
NQ is in a narrowing flag here.
I'm not sure what to think about SPY and NQ. ES just hovering over this low for about a couple points, trying to build a base.
what's Adobe doing today after its killer earnings?
Jos-
Didn't do much.
Josie, and what I was asking was like, what's your, when I said break, I guess I gave you the wrong word. What's your out price? Like, what are you looking to get out of it?
Oh,
On the,
I'm looking at the pivot point, 779.
oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out at 778 because sometimes, you don't get to reach that pivot point. People start selling.
Right, right. Everybody wants the 779, so they put all their orders at 778.49.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be getting out prior to that, but
Yeah,
I am already grabbing profits along the way.
yeah.
That's just my style. I don't wait anymore. I just grab my profits along the way. So that way, if there is a downturn, I'm out in profits,
Like on a trade like this right now, you're up a couple bucks. What are you taking off the trade? How percentage wise?
Well, I had 10 contracts, so I'm taking out a contract at a time. So far, I've taken out 4 contracts. And
Okay.
you see that red candle? Yeah, it's
Yep.
not good.
Yep. Yep. I'm just trying to figure out if I wanted to trade something like that. What's a method that actually works?
For me, that's what works in terms of grabbing profits. You know, I just don't wait all the way for that pivot point or whatever my exit is. I always grab profits along the way.
Was it candle on CLNE there on the downside?
Watch
Well,
NQ, guys.
yeah, I was
I
gonna say
think
I
it
didn't.
broke below the flag.
ES made
Did
it
a
a lower
fake out
day.
on the top and then broke down the flag. I posted that chart.
Yeah, the Dow's down 500 points, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
ES looks like it touched almost down 50 points.
Definitely would be more biased to fade stocks today than to try to go long. Ooh, this is like a good spot to short Wish here at 1120.
Yeah, I'm long biased on them just because I have a position, but I really think they're gonna try to pin this under 11.
This is for a scalp here.
And I agree with you. Like, I don't think they're gonna let this run.
If Nvidia holds this 770, I'll, hold my contracts. If it breaks below, I'm out. See what this candle does.
Wish breaking high day actually.
Yeah, I just got stopped out. I didn't even notice that. I got stopped out at, what was my stop? Well, that was really fast. 1134.
A little paper cut.
All right, AMC hitting VWAP.
I was too busy trading SNDL. That's why I set stops, because when I'm not actively looking at a stock, I just put it in there, and if it hits, it hits, and if it doesn't, it doesn't.
I'm glad you say that too, because some people, I mean, they trade so risky. Like even you take some risky trades, but you set stops and you actually stop out, which is really hard for some people.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, for me, it's just part of the game. I mean, you're gonna
Yep.
get some. You're gonna get a lot. Like the whole object is to wake up and to make money every single day. You're never gonna bat 100%. You're always gonna have a little bit of losses. The idea is to stay consistently in the profit. So like I'm okay batting 70, 75%. I have no problems taking a quick, like on that one there. I'll just show you what my trade was. That way you guys can see it.
And you see where it's doing now. That's why he stopped out, and that's why he is where he is.
You know,
'Cause,
I read
now,
something recently that said that this is a game of probabilities. So if your probabilities,
To let that move 18 cents to the downside, I actually made my stop less than that on the upside. So you could see my upside was 15 cents stop. So it was a little bit more than a 1-to-1. But something like that, that's, it's easy. It's that very easily could have hit that double top and rejected right back down to 11. And in this instance, it didn't. So you stop out. What is that? It's like a $375 loss. So it's a $375 loss. Now I'll trade that probably another 20 times today, and I'll probably make money on it 15 out of the 20. So that's something I'm willing to do. That's money management, and that's trader discipline.
beautiful.
See, that was the short right there. That 3 extension candle. Well, I should have shorted that. I was busy talking.
yeah, I was getting ready to sell a call on it, but I didn't like the premiums on today. I was only getting $10 on a 1250 call. And I don't want to sell a call for next week because I feel like next week we might get the move once they get this OPEX crap done with.
Did it spike up like that? You guys that watch all the Furus, did they mention it or something? Is that what
Not
happened?
that I saw. No.
But I did see a funny tweet tomorrow said